Janice, I just picked up Millie like you asked me to. She's in my room finishing her homework right now.
Thanks, Nancy. If only I didn't have my part-time job, I would have went to pick her up myself. Sorry, I'm depending on you too much.
No, sis, I understand. I'm off today, and I have plenty of free time. So, don't worry too much about it.
Thanks so much. I'll go pick her up after I finish my work. I think it's going to take me a few hours, so can you look after her?
No problem. Millie is a really good girl. You can always depend on me.
I can't thank you enough, Nancy. You've been so nice to me, but look at me. I haven't been able to do anything in return.
Don't worry, I know you're busy. I bet Millie also understands about your work.
It's already been a year since I remarried your brother. But Millie and I are not really close yet, to be honest.
Really?
Sadly, yes. I suddenly became a mother of an elementary school child, and I don't know how to treat her as my daughter.
You look like a great mother to me. I think you're worrying too much.
Thanks. That makes me feel confident. But you know, we're not blood related. To be honest, I started my part-time job to escape reality. I'm being selfish, depending on you to look after her.
I completely understand. I know it feels awkward without a blood relation. Don't worry about me, okay? I like to spend time with Millie.
You're a great aunt, Nancy. I really admire your personality. You're straightforward and honest. I want to be just like you.
It's just who I am. I tend to act before I think. There's nothing about me to admire, Janice.
No. I want to act before I think like you. I know I should take more action for the better. And to stop escaping reality, ignoring the problems I face. I guess it's my personality. I can't help but think too much. I don't know what's the best action to take.
I don't know how much of a help I can be because I've never been in your position. But I think the fact that you think too much shows how much you care for Millie.
Me? Really?
Even though you're not blood related, you care for Millie, like her real mother. It might take some time to bond with Millie, but I think you'll be a great mother. I bet Millie also feels the same.
I hope so. I'm sorry. I feel like I talk too much.
No, it's fine. I'm always here for you, Janice. So, don't think too much, okay? I think it's hard sometimes to talk about these matters with my brother. You can always rely on me.
Thanks, Nancy. Oh, I'm glad to have a sister like you. I'll go back to work now. Oh, by the way, can you look after Millie this weekend as well? I think I'm asking too much, but hopefully you understand.
It's okay. I'm planning to spend this weekend at my parents' house. So I won't be the only one taking care of Millie. Work hard. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. Please take good care of Millie. Hello, Nancy. How's Millie? Is she being a good girl?
Yep, there's nothing to worry about. She's been a good girl as always. Are you on break right now?
Yeah, I'm taking a break. I've not been able to look after Millie recently, so it makes me worry that she might be making a fuss about it.
Don't worry. Millie really looks mature for her age. She's a very responsible girl.
I guess it's because both my husband and I are busy with work. We don't have enough time to take care of her. I guess she matured early.
Yeah, you're really busy with work. And my brother's also a workaholic. Thanks for supporting my brother, Janice.
I know he's working hard to support our living. I'm the one who's thankful for your brother, Nancy.
But my brother's not that young anymore. I personally think he should take some time off. He should spend more time with his beautiful young wife.
Oh, Nancy, you're praising me too much. And you're younger than me. How old are you? He's pretty older than you, isn't he?
Yeah, he can be my father, considering our age gap. My parents were really surprised when they got pregnant with me. They couldn't believe it.
It's really a miracle. Oh, I I hope I get to give birth to his baby too. I'm not rushing or anything, but in the future, I wish I get pregnant.
Millie's gonna be a big sister then! You're about the same age as me, so I think you're perfectly capable to give birth.
Well, it's a bit awkward because Millie won't exactly be blood related with her sibling. When I give birth, I hope you take good care of our baby like you did of Millie.
Hopefully my brother is less busy when you give birth.
I doubt that. It might be better for him to stay busy, because I would also have to take care of him too if he's at home. It'll be pretty tiring.
That's true.
Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry. Someone just called me. Do you mind if I take the call?
No problem, go on.
Nancy, what am I going to do? I got a call from the hospital. My husband, he got into an accident.
Huh? My brother, you mean?
Someone nearby called the ambulance, and now he's at the hospital. They just told me to come to the hospital as soon as possible. Should I go? But I still have work to complete. My break will be over in a few minutes. And you've been looking after Millie for me. I have to go pick her up.
They'll understand if you tell them what's going on. It's an emergency. I'll look after Millie, so don't worry. Go and check your husband, quick! It's an emergency. Don't worry about us.
Okay. I'm sorry. I think I panicked because it was all so sudden.
I get it. You should get to the hospital as soon as possible. Don't worry too much about your work for now. You should check on my brother and hope for the best.
That's true. Thanks, Nancy. I'll be on my way now. Please take good care of Millie while I'm away.
Hi, Janice. How are you doing? Have you been sick? Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to pick Millie up. I had to organize my husband's stuff at home, and I've been pretty busy recently.
No, it's okay. I never expected my brother to pass away so suddenly. I'm also really shocked with what happened. I bet it requires time to process your feelings.
Yes. I never expected it. There's so many emotions to process.
Janice, don't worry about Millie. We'll take care of her for you. My parents are willing to help too. We'll be sure to take good care of her. I know you're sad, but don't get too depressed, okay?
Thanks for your consideration. I hope you take good care of her. I bet she's also trying to process the fact that she lost her father and mother at the same time. She'll feel better as the time passes.
Huh? What do you mean? You're her mother. You're still alive. She hasn't lost her mother.
I thought you said you would look after Millie. So I'm gonna ask you to look after her for the rest of your life. I'm gonna get remarried soon. I'll give her to you.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? You're getting remarried? And what did you just say about Millie? You don't make any sense.
Why? Millie's not my real daughter. We're not blood related. So why would I have to look after her now that her father's passed away and there's no connection between us? I don't need a daughter who's not even blood related when I get remarried.
Janice, you really don't make sense. Your husband just passed away a few weeks ago. We just had his funeral the other day. Are you already getting remarried?
Nancy, did you really think I loved your brother? He's way older than me. He's about the same age as my dad. How can I love someone so old?
But you've been a great mother. And you were also a great wife supporting my brother all the time. Have you been acting?
Oh, not really. I was always considerate of him. I'm not going to inherit more than $500 million. Did you know that, Nancy?
Inherit? So what? That's no big deal.
It's a big deal. I married him so that I can inherit all of his money. I've been acting to be his ideal wife, waiting for this day.
You got to be kidding. It's true that my brother is older than you, but he's still in his 40s. If he didn't get into an accident, he wouldn't have passed away so young.
Exactly. I also thought our marriage would last longer, so remarrying was never part of my plan. I thought I would have broken up with my boyfriend by the time my husband died.
Janice? Does that mean you've been cheating on him? I thought you were busy with work. Did you even have time to have an affair with someone else?
Do you really think I would work when my husband is so rich? That was all a lie. I had to ask you to look after Millie while I spent time with my boyfriend. My part-time job was a lie to make you look after her.
I can't believe it. So you've been seeing your boyfriend. Well, I took care of Millie.
Yep. You've been a great sister-in-law, Nancy. It was really easy to maintain my relationship. Thanks for your help.
Janice! How can you do this to us? That's totally unforgivable! How can you betray your husband and your daughter like this?
I think I've been a great wife and mother. My husband never realized I was cheating on him until he died. That proves how much of a good wife I have been to him.
How about Millie? How would she feel if you left her? Her father just passed!
I don't care. She's not my problem. I'm not a real mother. To be honest, I've never taken care of her at home. She won't even realize I left her.
You never planned to become her mother. I doubt you've ever thought Millie as your daughter.
It was easy to hide my affair because your brother was always busy with work. And I was really lucky that he passed away so early. Thanks to his death, I can even remarry my boyfriend. I guess he existed just to marry me and leave me all of his money.
You're a terrible person. I feel so stupid believing you all this time.
Well, it's your fault you believed in me. Don't blame everything on me. You're annoying. It's too late to get angry anyways.
What do you mean?
I already sold the house. And I got rid of all his stuff that would make me money. I'm getting ready to remarry my boyfriend.
How come you've done all of this already?
Now I'm preparing to inherit his money. The partner is granted with the most inheritance rights. I guess I'll inherit all of his money as his wife. So there's nothing I should be worried about, though.
You're no longer the Janice we knew.
The perfect wife and mother never existed, Nancy. Well, after the inheritance process is over, we'll be back to being strangers. So just forget about me. Goodbye, my ex-sister-in-law. Hey. Where's my money? Why did Millie inherit all of his money? That's ridiculous.
Janice, you really know nothing, do you? Well, if you knew better, you wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. I knew you had no idea about the inheritance process.
Huh? What do you mean?
First of all, you don't have any inheritance rights. Millie, my brother's daughter, has the right, unlike you. My parents and I also have the right as well.
Nancy! That doesn't make sense at all! I was his wife! Why don't I have the right? I should be the first in line as his wife?
Yes, the partner is always first in line. But if only you were the real partner.
What the hell are you saying? I'm his real partner, so it doesn't make any sense. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, everything makes sense. You're not my real sister-in-law, are you? You're not Millie's mother. Nor my brother's real wife. You're a stranger to our family.
What do you mean? I was your sister-in-law. Are you making fun of me? Stop being so weird. You don't make sense at all.
Janice, you weren't officially married with my brother, were you? Where are the official documents?
So what? I'm his wife even if he didn't fill out any official documents. What's the problem?
You don't have the right if you're not officially married. Your marriage is not fully supported by law without the official documents. Your case is different from other couples who are officially married.
Don't be ridiculous. I was his dependent. Our relationship was clearly written on our certificate of residence, too. How come I don't have the inheritance right?
Well, I'm not the one who made the law, so don't ask me. If you don't like the system, how about you become a politician?
I'm not talking about the system. I'm saying that we were a couple even without the official documents.
It doesn't matter how you think about it.
That's right, but I never thought I wouldn't be able to inherit his money.
My brother had already experienced a divorce with Millie's real mom, so he never pressured you to fill the documents. But he hoped to get officially married in the future. I guess it was a good decision that he didn't force you to fill in the official documents.
I should have filled them out now that I think about it. I should have just accepted his request about officially getting married.
Let me guess, you didn't want your last name to change. You're afraid that your boyfriend might find out if you officially got married. You haven't told him about being in a relationship with my brother, am I right? You really planned this out, huh? How smart of you.
Huh? Why do you know all of this?
I did some research about your boyfriend. He sounded really surprised when I told him that you were cheating on him.
What did he say? Is he gonna break up with me?
Not only that he's gonna break up with you, he agreed to pay compensation money. He said he was sorry, although he wasn't aware that he was being cheated on. He said he wanted to do something for Millie. We could always sue you, Janice.
Stop being ridiculous. Did he just dump me for his self-satisfaction? I even sold my house to remarry him.
You're the one who's being ridiculous. Do you know how selfish you've been? Do you understand how much trouble you caused the people around you? My brother, Millie, your boyfriend, they're all victims. You're not in the position to complain.
Okay, our conversation is not taking us anywhere. I am gonna take custody of Millie. I'm her mother. You can't stop me.
Did you understand what I told you earlier? You're not married to my brother. So you can't take custody of his daughter. You're a stranger.
What am I supposed to do now? I have no money, no house, no one to remarry. Oh, I can't make a living.
Well, good luck. I don't think I can help a stranger. Do something about it on your own.
I was your sister-in-law. I've been kind to you all this time. Can't you do something in return?
I always thought you were my sister-in-law. We weren't blood related, but you were definitely a good sister to me.
Then, can't you help me out? We used to be sisters. Remember?
But you ruined our relationships, Janice. We're back to being strangers now.
Don't say that! Please help me! Please!
I don't think I can. I'm busy taking care of my brother's daughter. Goodbye, my ex-sister-in-law. After a conversation, Janice went back to her parents' house, losing everything. Her boyfriend paid us compensation money as promised, and we asked her to pay as well for betraying my brother. Unfortunately, she was broke and had nothing she can give us, so her parents paid us on her behalf. Her parents were furious about what she did, and they're gonna make her pay them back when she's ready to. Millie inherited a huge amount of money from her father, but her lifestyle remained the same as before. She never thought Janice as her mother, and rarely interacted with her at home, so the disappearance of Janice from her life didn't have much effect on her. But the death of her father is a different story. She's been having a hard time trying to overcome the shock and sadness. She now lives with us at my parents' house, but it's going to take her some time to get back to her usual energetic self. Millie does have a lot of money, but money can never bring back her father. I hope she meets someone she can love more than her father in the future. But until then, we'll support her as much as we can, as her family.
Hey, Anna, your business trip is until the day after tomorrow, right?
Yup.
Can I enter your room with the spare key tomorrow?
What? Why?
I think I forgot something there the last time I visited. I thought I should ask you for my permission, even if you are my fiancé. Can I go in and find out?
Can't you wait until I get home? I see.
I want to use it tomorrow. There's important conversation, you know?
I see. Then I guess it can't be helped. I understand, but don't touch the drawer with my dresses, alright?
Okay, the one with the dresses your late mother gave you, right? Well, I've never touched that drawer, so there's no way what I'm looking for is there.
I guess so.
Sorry, I have to do this while you're away. I'll take care not to make a mess.
Okay, thanks. Nick? There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
Sorry if it sounds like I'm doubting you, but do you know anything about what happened to the drawer with my dresses?
Why?
One of the dresses is gone.
What?
It disappeared at the same time the lock broke.
Maybe you're just imagining things. There are a lot, right? And you don't even wear them often.
I take them out every once in a while for maintenance, so I know the pattern of every dress, and I'd notice immediately if one of them disappeared.
Oh, really?
Do you know anything?
Well, not really. I never touched that drawer.
I see. Then I better call the police since it might be a burglary.
The police?
I'm going to check the video on the intercom system later as well.
Video?
Yep. It's a new model that starts recording whenever it detects someone unusual.
Isn't that going too far?
You've got plenty of dresses, right? Losing one should be fine.
That dress is irreplaceable. It was given to me by my mother, which is why I checked the intercom system as soon as I noticed it was gone.
What?
Give me my mother's dress back!
Well,
Now! Shit. Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'm the one who took the dress. Lauren's the one who has it.
What? Who's Lauren?
My ex-girlfriend. I lent her the dress.
Why?
She said she needed a dress, so...
That's not what I meant. Why are you still in contact with your ex-girlfriend? And why would you just give her my dress? She should buy her own if she needs one that badly. Besides, you knew those were my mother's dresses. They're one of my only things I have left of her. You should know that they're important to me.
Well, she'll probably give it back sooner or later.
I'm telling you to give it back right now. Call this Lauren immediately.
Just give up already.
What? Are you telling me to just give up the dress?
I mean, she's probably cut the dress by now.
She what?
Do you know that dresses like that look better if you're shorter? Lauren's 152 centimeters tall, so she had to cut it so it would fit her.
Huh? She'll ruin the dress if she cuts it.
Lauren's good with her hands, so she should be able to do it. You're 170 centimeters tall, right? You won't be able to wear it anymore, so just give it to her. It's not gonna fit even if she gives it back.
That's not the problem. I'm telling you that's my mother's dress. I'm not even that tall. She's only 2 centimeters shorter than me, so there's no reason for her to cut the dress.
What?
Cutting someone else's dress is wrong in the first place. Just what are you thinking?
Well, if that's the case, Lauren can have the dress, right?
Huh? Are you being serious?
But it can't be helped, right? She's already cut it.
Fine, then pay me $105,000.
What? $105,000? What joke is this? It doesn't matter how mad you are, that amount is just... What?
My mother's dresses mostly cost around $700 to $2,000. But the dress you stole was made by a famous fashion designer, so it's way more expensive than the others. Taking any of the dresses would have been bad enough. But to think you took the one that cost $105,000.
What? This is a joke, right? You just try to scare me, right? Oh, I get it. This is one of those pranks.
I wish it was a joke. I've told you this over and over, but that dress was given to me by my mother. There's no way I would be able to joke about it.
So that means that...
Just contact Miss Lauren for me, will you? I'm not just going to ignore this.
Long time no see, Anna. Is now a good time?
What? Is this Maria? We haven't talked since the high school reunion, right? What's wrong?
You see, my sister has one of the dresses your mother gave you.
What?
You know, when your mother showed me her collection when I told her I was interested in making dresses? My sister has the one she said was made by a famous fashion designer right now.
Are you sure?
I compared it with the picture I took that time, so I'm pretty sure. My sister says an acquaintance of hers gave it to her, but this dress is a remembrance from your mother, right? I thought there was no way you'd just give it to someone.
Is your sister named Lauren?
Yeah. You've met my sister before?
No. I'll explain it to you later. But for now, can you tell me in what state the dress is in?
It looks fine on me.
What about the skirt length? Does it look like it was cut or anything?
What? The skirt length? I'll check right now. Hold on. I'm back. I spread the dress out and looked at it carefully, but it seems fine.
Really?
I asked my sister as well, and she says she hasn't made any modifications.
Thank God.
My sister says a strange customer forced her to take it.
What? A customer?
You see, my sister works as a prostitute under the alias Silva. One of the customers saw her driver's license and found out her real name. Apparently, this customer suddenly gave her a dress out of nowhere. My sister got scared and told me about it when she took it home and examined it, since it looked really expensive.
And that's when you noticed it was my mother's dress?
Yep. My sister says she wants to give it back as soon as she finds out who the owner is. It's fine if she returns it to you, right? You should probably come over and take a look at it, just in case.
Of course, I'll go there right now.
That's probably a good idea.
There's something I want to ask your sister as well.
Hey, Anna! What do you mean the wedding's canceled? And what's this about alimony? What are you thinking?
I'm the one who should be asking that question.
Huh?
I met with Lauren.
What? Why?
It was a coincidence, but it seems that Lauren was my friend's sister. You'll understand why I'm canceling the marriage and suing you if I tell you that I heard everything from her, right?
Well,
Lauren isn't even your ex-girlfriend. She's just a prostitute you paid for. And apparently you're asking her to go out with you, even though we're engaged?
no, that's not I was just trying to please her, you know?
By sacrificing my mother's dress.
What do you mean sacrificing? You're being too dramatic.
Besides, it's not even the kind of dress she wanted.
What are you talking about?
She wanted a dress to wear at ceremonies, not a dress for parties.
What? Really? I thought all dresses were the same.
Which is why you were able to just take my mother's dress that cost $105,000.
Well, I don't have $105,000.
Thankfully, the dress was intact.
What?
Lauren has some knowledge about dresses thanks to her sister, who's a designer. Which is why she noticed that the dress you gave her was expensive, and not the type she wanted.
What, so the dress was fine? Then, isn't there no need to cancel the marriage? You were just threatening me.
What are you talking about? Of course I'm canceling the marriage.
What? Why?
For touching the drawer I specifically told you not to touch. And for approaching another woman while you were engaged to me. I think there's plenty of reason for me to cancel the marriage, no? That's not it.
You borrowed $20,000 from my grandmother as money for the wedding, right?
Huh? This was around the same time you gave Lauren some expensive wine for her birthday, right? This can't be a coincidence.
No, did I really borrow that much?
Stop trying to bluff. My grandmother does have Alzheimer's, but her condition is not that serious, and there's a video of you asking for money.
What, a video?
I set up a camera so I can check on her. You were recorded clearly on camera, and there's even audio. You won't be able to get off of this.
Really? Damn.
That being said, the marriage is canceled.
Hold on. The wedding's only a month away. You can't.
Take care of the cancellation fees, okay?
Huh?
You'll probably have to pay 50% if it's only a month away. About $12,000, right?
I said wait! I don't have any more money! I use it at the brothel!
Do you want me to call the police and report your theft? The police? Well then, a lawyer will take care of things from now. I'm going to block you now. Apparently, Nick came to my apartment the next day. But I had already canceled the contract and went to my parents' house. He didn't know and tried to get in with the spare key, but couldn't, so he kept pounding on the door, it seems. He was reported by the neighbors and was arrested. The company he works at found out about this, and soon everyone also found out about why the wedding was canceled. Nick couldn't bear everyone judging him, so he quit. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to sue him. Apparently his parents are going to pay for it for now, but we'll get the money from him later. He now works several part-time jobs and works day and night with no time to rest.